Impact NV decided to establish the Policy Council because after working on the issue for a number of years, we realized that many of the changes that needed to be made to help victims and survivors needed to happen at a legislative level. So we decided that we needed to start pursuing legislative solutions to some of the problems and helping the victims of crime. So we decided to bring stakeholders together under the umbrella of the Policy Council to work at getting these kinds of changes. The Policy Council has a diverse membership, including survivors, law enforcement, the AG's office, judges, academia, service providers, and representatives from state, local, and federal government.
The Southern Nevada Human Trafficking Task Force is a collaboration between governmental and non-governmental agencies. There's about 13 governmental and 16 non-governmental. And we all just work together in anti-human trafficking work. So that could be from direct victim services, prosecution, investigation, all the way to outreach and education and prevention. I think that policy and legislation really drives the work we do. We all can't do all of the work all at once. So being able to meet monthly and talk and build those relationships and trust, we're able to be one phone call away on any case. I think with the Nevada Policy Council being more involved and legislation being more at the forefront, I think there is more work to be done, but we're going in the right direction.
It's important to have survivor leadership at the table because we understand this complex crime, especially in the law and policy space, operates in black and white. And when we're creating policy, we should really be preparing for any unintended consequences and putting things in place if those should arise. And only through survivor leadership can policymakers understand those complexities. I think survivors should get involved in policy for the simple fact, one, that is a way that our voices can create long-term change and help other survivors going through the system. We can have a better understanding of what they're facing through the policy advocacy that we help create. With the help of policymakers, we can create the change that we need.
We have seen 10 human trafficking bills passed in the legislature. Some of the bills that we've seen pass include the ability for the state to license receiving centers for victims, the increasing of the statute of limitations from 4 years to 6 years, a variety of adjustments to penalties for perpetrators and some things relating to the commission of crimes on certain properties. As we move to the 2025 session, the Policy Council has a long list of goals, as we always have. We still are working on improving housing conditions for survivors. Though we got the receiving centers passed in the 2021 session, we're still lacking funding, so none of those centers have actually opened yet. We're still looking at strengthening penalties against buyers and improving situation for victims and potential victims, such as bringing better education to our schools so that kids know what to look for in terms of warning signs. We would also like to better educate community members who might come into contact with victims or potential victims, such as medical staff, teachers, foster parents, and other mandated reporters. The Policy Council needs the continued support of the community to do the work that we are doing. Please feel free to visit our website. It's npcht.org, and you can see what we've been doing in the past as well as what we are working on in the future. And if you would like to lend your financial support, we would greatly welcome that.